I am not the Messiah of preventing hair loss. People want me to be. Every day, a dozen people or so subscribe to my channel, a dozen or more. And I think what happens is they think, oh, this guy, he's got over 2,400 videos about hair loss. He knows what he's talking about. He's still got most of his hair to be pushing 40. This guy is going to save us all. That's what people, I think, in the back of their minds think about me. I am not the Messiah of hair loss as far as preventing hair loss, not at all. I'm not an expert, and I think that throws a lot of people off, that instead I'm the opposite. I'm a balding advocate. I say, make the most of the hair you have while you still have it, and then shave it off when that time comes, when you've lost too much. I'm not quite there yet, but I will be, and when I am, that's what I'm gonna do. That's my message. That's what I teach for myself, and I invite everyone to join me who wants to, but at the same time, if they want to do their own thing and get the hair transplant or Propecia, go for it. But ultimately, I even make these videos where I joke about it. Oh, I found the newest cure for hair loss. Here it is, snake oil, whatever it is, just to remind us in a humorous way, if a cure for hair loss existed, you wouldn't be watching my videos, and you definitely wouldn't be searching on YouTube about hair loss, because we'd already know what it is. Now granted, I am doing an experiment with BRB shampoo that's going to take me through the springtime, and we'll see if my hair ends up getting thicker. Maybe. I mean, I'm open-minded to it. I'm getting free shampoo out of the deal, so that's fine. That's cool. But ultimately, I recognize that at this time, there's no obvious, simple cure for hair loss. I recognize that. I'm not the Messiah of hair loss. And it actually, if you go back into the New Testament, speaking of the Messiah, you look at how with Jesus, people had the palm leaves that they were like doing the parade when he was on the donkey. What they thought in their minds was that he was going to save them from the Roman Empire, from that political system, that government. They thought he was going to be the new king and overthrow what was going on there. So they brought him in as their king. And in reality, he says, no, I'm actually to set up a heavenly kingdom here. And when people started hearing that, they abandoned him. So, and I feel that in a way, that's sort of what happens on my channel. People see me as a hair loss messiah. And I'm thinking, no way. I am not here to tell you that I've discovered the cure for hair loss. In closing, I have many people every week, and I'm honored. People email me. They say, Nick, would you mind taking a look at my hairline? Let me know if I'm really losing my hair. If I'm Norwood 1 or 2, whatever I am. Will you take a look? And I will say, I used to. But it got to the point where I stopped. And here's why. Several people a week send me an email. Nick, I love your channel. I love what you do. Please keep making videos. Will you check out my hair? And here's why I stopped. Because I respond back to them and I say, okay, so you're 21. It looks like you've got maybe a Norwood 2 starting to form right now. Or whatever I told them it was. And here was always the follow-up. Thanks so much, Nick. So what do I do about my hair loss? That's the reason I stopped even looking at pictures of people anymore as far as their hair goes. I stopped looking at their hairline. Because the reason they were asking me was ultimately to find out how to stop further hair loss. And I'm not interested in that conversation. I totally don't care about losing my own hair, and I'm not trying to help anyone save their own hair. Again, unless the BRB shampoo. Let me just get the bottle. If I'm going to keep mentioning it, I might as well show it. There it is. There's my BRB shampoo that uses all natural ingredients, and I'm using it every day, seeing if it's going to work. But ultimately, I'm not interested in trying to help people save their hair. I'm interested in being a human experiment, just because the company was really cool about it. They weren't like, say this and this and this. Like, nope, try it out. If it works, everyone will see that it works. And I like that. That's a good marketing move. Okay. But ultimately, I'm not inspired to make videos to try to help people save their hair. I'm inspired to make videos to help people overcome their hair loss psychologically. And a lot of people are thrown off by that. Because let's face it, and I need your help if you could help me know in the comment section. If you look at all the YouTubers, that have a hair loss channel. How popular am I? Just from the number of subscribers I have at this point. How popular am I? Am I in the top 10? At some point I'm going to be. And what's going to be funny about that is that I'm going to be the guy that's not trying to help you save your hair. I'm going to be the guy that's strictly trying to help you overcome that psychologically and find an identity beyond hair, because that's how the real world actually works. In the real world, you're not judged by your hair. You're judged much more strictly by so many other things. And I know that. And that's what I'd rather focus on, because I have control over that. Nick Shell focuses on what he can control, not on what he can't. So I'm not the messiah of hair loss. I never will be. People on a daily basis are disillusioned with my channel. Why is he joking around so much? Why is he not taking this thing seriously? Exactly. I don't take hair loss seriously. I take masculinity seriously. I take identity seriously. I take mentoring young men to help them become more mature than they are. I'm taking that very seriously. But I don't take hair loss seriously. It's a joke. People said, Nick, your channel is a joke. Yes, it is. It is a joke. I openly admit I'm making a joke of hair loss. Just like Jimmy Buffett. He said, if we didn't laugh, we'd all go insane. Yeah, that's a great way to summarize the people who leave these crazy comments. They're going insane. They're losing their minds instead of just losing their hair. Okay? I haven't lost my mind. What's funny is I'll make these crazy videos, the ones that are edited where I'm the cult leader of hair loss. I make those videos simply to reflect how crazy some people are that watch my videos and how much they obsess over it. And then ironically, they'll leave comments and say, you're obsessed with hair loss, Nick. Like, no, I made that video to show how obsessed and crazy you are about it. Nick Shell doesn't care about hair loss. It's so ironic that I have a very popular YouTube channel about a topic that I honestly don't care about. I don't care about hair loss. But I definitely care about helping you become more mature, because see, that's something I have to offer you more than anything. I have the maturity of a man in his late 30s. Someone who knows not to let other people emotionally control him. And people all the time try to emotionally control me. I'm going to unsubscribe. Okay, yeah, keep leaving comments too. That shows that I'm still controlling you. It's one of those things. People are constantly looking for someone who's more insecure than they are. And I'm not the guy. I'm definitely not the messiah of hair loss. But people are going to continue to see me that way. Nick, what do I do about my hair loss? I don't know. I don't care. That's not what I do. I'm not the messiah of hair loss. If anything, I'm the head honcho of hair loss. I'm all about what's inside of this. Not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. That brain of yours that can make a heaven of hell or a hell of heaven. That's how powerful the brain is. The brain, the human brain, is the cure to hair loss. But it's also the very thing that makes it worse. I'm Nick Shell. I am the head honcho of hair loss, but I am definitely not the messiah of hair loss. I cannot help you save your hair. I mean, again, unless this works, we'll find out in the spring. And then I guess you'll be hearing all about it. But still, I'm going to let you be the judge on that. Because ultimately, whether this works for me or it doesn't, I'm still going to be the same confident guy. Whether I go bald in a year, I'm still the same confident guy, because I understand the fundamentals of masculine identity from a mature point of view that most of you cannot have because you haven't lived enough life yet. I have. I've been through many struggles in my life. Lots of dramatic things that I did not enjoy having to live through. And they toughened me up. And they helped me realize, ultimately, like I said, it's a matter of focusing on what I can control and not on what I can't. That's why I definitely do not let other people emotionally affect me. Most people do that to themselves and they're held back by it. Nick Shell is not held back by other people when it comes to his emotions. And having that emotional intelligence is the real secret about what my channel is all about. That's really what this is about. That's what I'm interested about. I don't care about hair loss. but we can keep talking about it, because as long as I keep putting in the title, you're going to keep watching those videos. Thanks for being here. Feel free to leave comments right there.